I forgot 11 was the memory repository. I saw a cute description, and I assumed it would be okay. But I forgot that these are usually not good. This one doesn't seem too bad, though. So maybe I'm okay. But it said something about how this adorable little puppy was gnawing on fingers. Fingers are fine, as long as it's not the rest of our agents that they're gnawing on. Now, on top of that, I've also kind of gotten into a nice routine. I unlocked Hod's training facility right away, as soon as I could get it, and that's mainly because this boosts our agent's growth. I want this as fast as I can get it, and then I'm going to send anyone who's in Hod's training team to all of the good ones. Beauty and the Beast for repression, and then also the all-arounder to help with repression work. A lot of justice. Everything justice right now. But the one thing I definitely want to do is see if this puppy is really as adorable as it looks. My guess is it probably is not. That looks like a monster in hiding. And the only reason I'm doing insight work is because it's a black and white pattern on it, which was just like the silent orchestra. So I'm assuming insight is going to be what this thing's going to like. I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe we have just the greatest, bestest little guy ever. I don't think so, though. That thing scares me. I shouldn't be scared of a puppy as much as I am. Oh, it's good work so far. Oh, crap. Silver Mist, do better. Nicole, do better. At least you're not taking any damage. But obviously, that's just because Nicole's a tank. Oh, that was bad. What does the puppy do now? So, obviously, it doesn't like it hates insight work. Well, screw me, right? The puppy just barked! It's adorable! It really is a real little puppy, isn't it? No, it's a monster, I know, but it's... In my heart, it will always be an adorable little puppy. No matter what, whatever this thing turns into. Is this one of those that if you have a good day, it's gonna be a bad day? Let's find out. At least I can get the managerial guidelines. Oh god, it's written the way I would read it. 02107 loves instinct work, and most. Please don't do work other than instinct with him, or else the Quiplov counter has a medium probability of lowering. God. Okay, fine. When the work result was bad, the Quiplov counter decreased. When it escaped, it voluntarily returns to its unit after attacking an employee and taking... What? Taking blank from their corpse. Okay, I'm not going to do anything other than instinct work with this thing. I'm assuming it might have a decent gift, and that's the thing that's probably going to take from their corpse. How nasty is this then? I'm assuming that means that you can't really beat the crap out of this, a lot like the bird. Oh god. There's a hat. It's dog ears. So cute. Plus 4 HP, but minus 2 success rate and work speed. I could give that to Nicole because they have the improved success rate and work speed, but I am not putting dog ears on Nicole. The Silver Mist is not supposed to be adorable. They're supposed to be intimidating. That psychotic smile is supposed to chill their enemies to the bone, not be adorable. So, instead, I'm bringing Susan over here. Because Susan can be adorable all they want. I know I could just hide it, and it's not a big deal. I don't want them to even have it. I don't want the option for it even to be displayed. Again, they're supposed to be intimidating. They're supposed to... People's blood should curdle within their very veins, just upon the sight of Nicole. That's what the Silver Mist is all about. That, and the second that the Silver Mist walks into any room, every agent and all the little itty-bitty clerks should just have shivers run down their spine. Oh my god. Just the most adorable bestest ever. Oh my god. Oh, how cute is this? The heck is Ppodae? Is that what that's called? Or am I supposed to pronounce both the P's? Is it Ppodae? Maybe it's Ppodae. It's adorable, whatever it is. Its gift and its outfit and stuff kind of suck. I guess it's a test, so that's sort of to be expected. Here, I thought that, because this is one of the D abnormalities, so I assumed that all of those were terrifying. This is not. This is just a cute puppy. Did someone just like donate a bunch of money and they're like, I want a cute puppy. Put in a cute puppy. I don't care. Just make it adorable. You can make it, don't make it terrifying. Don't make it deadly. And give whoever does work with it, they get puppy ears. Yeah, that's right. Dog ears. Is that what happened? I'm assuming that's how that conversation went. And the devs were just like, yup, sounds good to me. Actually, I am glad I have that one because I thought I goofed up. I thought I put an Olaf right in a memory refractory. Or, yeah, I think that's what the memory rewind part. I thought I put one in right there. Thought I goofed. I did not done to goof. No, I actually did okay. So I've been using the fact that none of these departments can melt down to my advantage. I've been going really deep into the days and I've been trying to max out all of our agents best I can. Unfortunately, what that means though is sometimes the luck of the draw is we have bad days. And right now, we just had a bad day with the Ppodae. Also, I do realize that these ears aren't all bad. Obviously, you're not going to do work with it, but that plus 4 HP is actually really strong. So, I guess not a big deal. Now, I don't know how strong Ppodae is. So, I'm going to run Nicole over there. Probably some of my heavy hitters. The heck? Oh my god! It just transformed! Whoa! Why do they have, like, tribal tattoos and look like The Rock now? What the heck is happening? Please take care of Ppodae. I most certainly will. Ppodae looks like they could take care of us. Those abs of steel, my god, dude. Chillax a second. Well, I don't know what it's doing. It's kind of bouncing all around. Where's everybody else? It is just a test still. So that's not all bad. It's intimidating. Probably the worst part is the sounds it makes when it gets cut down in the prime of its youth. That actually, I don't know why that makes me giggle. It shouldn't. This just kind of shows how callous this game has made me. That was cool. I liked that one a lot. Mainly because it just transforms into essentially what is The Rock. I loved Ppodae before. I absolutely adore Ppodae now. And I don't mind if that one gets out. That one's kind of cool. Time for an update. So you saw that we had Ppodae. You didn't see the porcupus, which I absolutely despise. Because, well, it hasn't really gotten out, but all of our starters can't do any work with it because employees with temperance level 3 or lower will receive massive white damage from porcupus's attacks when it escapes, and temperance level 3 or lower, if they have a good work day, they die. I hate these. I hate the ones where you have to have certain levels in order to do certain work with it. So I'm actually glad I'm going to be rewinding behind this one, especially since it's essentially just the Scarecrow, except I would say it's on steroids a little bit because you can't do damage to it up close. You have to have long range. On top of that, I got the world's worst tree again. I hate this thing. This weird broccoli. I know it's called the parasite tree, but it looks like a giant chunk of broccoli. It also gives people a helmet, which is really good. This is probably the best gift that you could possibly receive without any drawback. Because this is plus 3 SP, and plus 3 HP. No drawback. It looks kind of weird, funky. I think it's supposed to be like elf ears. Because when I look at it, yeah, Susan has it. It kind of resembles elf ears a little bit. So that's not all bad. But besides the awesome gift that this thing has, it also has a really good, very long-range red weapon. This is a normal speed weapon with damage 10 to 20. And I'm sure that there's got to be something where these synergize, because you only get 2 of these war suits, whereas you get 3 of the weapons. Now that's similar to red, where you only got 1 suit. Because if you remember right, we're getting that boost from one of our suppressions, where we can get an extra. I think that is from the Red Mist, if I remember right. I think that's Gabora that we're getting this boost from when we suppressed her. It's not all that bad. It has great weapons, great gifts. It's just annoying to deal with, so I don't think I'm going to keep this one around. Because right now are my best days to get all of these abnormalities information done. We have low box requirement, nothing can melt down, and there's quite a few really good options right now. I'm not sure if every option is always available. I think as you open up each department, you get harder and harder abnormalities, at least the options for those. So we're right now in that sweet spot where we can get a few wires and not worry so much about the olives yet. And then once I move past this one and I get down into like central command, then I can start flooding all of my facility with olives, get all of that gear, and then get rid of them. But what I also wanted to take a look at was this. I knew this was coming up. So if you remember right, B gave us the little implant in our mind. And B told us that it would let us know if Angela is lying. Now, there is the will you ever harm me? We chose that answer. And Angela gave some sort of vague answer about how they don't have plans to harm us. And that was a lie. There are plans that might harm us. But again, that was so vague, I don't know if she's intentionally planning to harm us, or if it's just that she has a plan and that might harm us. She does that on purpose, which means that this is probably also going to be very vague, but I need to know. I need to know where Angela lies on this spectrum of the company. Is she for the company, or does she plan on sabotaging the company? I am an artificial intelligence created by and for the company. Every conversation between us is recorded and monitored. And now you're asking me such a ridiculous question, whether I am going to act against the company. Yes, well, I know it's probably monitored, I'm sure. That's why the arbiter came down from the head of the company to squash us. But I need to know something. I need to know. Give me the factory standard answer to that question, and I'll be alerted whether that's a lie or not. That's all I need. I'll know the truth. Let me give you an answer. I only exist as part of the system. Such a plot does not exist, nor will it ever be written. Even if it were, it would not succeed. Red! I knew it! That's what our whole plan is. We're bringing it down from the inside. Ah! Yes! So, I've been suspecting this for a while. And I believe what's going to eventually happen is that we're going to get whatever this plan is done. Only Angela knows it. Everyone else is kind of sort of just at the whim of Angela and our play that we wrote. Everything's scripted, and our script is going to shut this place down. Now, it's not going to end all the companies, but it's going to end lobotomy. And the reason for that is I believe A knew that unless lobotomy was torn down, Angela would be locked down forever and could never escape, never go out and experience the real world. And I think more than anything, A wants Angela to be free, because this is essentially releasing Carmen back into the world. A positivity that this world is definitely lacking. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean Angela will ever be free just by something simple like that. So there's got to be more to it. There's got to be something somewhere in here that we not only kind of destroy Lobotomy Corporation, but we also make it where Angela is no longer a viable option for the company anymore. Somehow, she needs to not be so dangerous that they destroy her, but she needs to be messed up enough that she's no longer an asset to them. This game seems to be hinting towards a lot of different things, and it's intentionally making certain things very vague, and it's doing that, I believe, so we don't quite know what's going to happen until the bitter end, when there's a massive twist. There is going to be a giant twist at the end. I know this. There is no shot that there isn't. So, with that in mind, I'm ready for it. I can't wait. I want to see it. I want to see what the heck they come up with to derail this entire establishment, because there seems like there's some pretty determined people in all of these corporations. Even if it's just one of these corporations, how are you going to dismantle it? Now, besides my brand new epiphany that I just had, I actually did something probably really dumb, but it's smart for right now, and I'll explain why. I have to know something about this train. I don't know what this thing does. It's terrifying, so I brought poor Mason. Poor Mason is going to have to do work with this thing, but they're the only ones who don't have any funky gear, who I haven't worked diligently to up their level. I haven't invested a lot of my time, effort, or energy into. So, unfortunately for you, Mason, you get to ride upon the train. This is the one that a lot of people warned me about. Wait, it didn't do anything? People were warning me about this one. They told me that I shouldn't get this one if I wanted a decent run. Every 30 seconds, the lights of the ticket booth will illuminate one by one. They will brighten up to 4. And when an employee receives a ticket from the clerk, the lights will reset. So there's no lights right now. Let's rapid fire Mason into here a second. When there's no lights, there's no tickets. If there's no tickets, they just show up and they leave, right? So I can use this before the first 30 seconds is up a lot. So far, yes. This is the train. This is the one everyone told me about. The express train to hell. Oh, no. So, again, we're not at the 30-second mark. Oh, there's one. Oh, we've used it enough times to at least figure this part out. When a ticket is received with one illuminated light, the employee will slightly recover their HP and SP. When a ticket is received with 2 illuminated lights, the employee will significantly recover HP and SP. If they don't receive a ticket, I don't know what happens. Probably nothing. What happens if you get more than 1 ticket? Oh, okay. That's good. The light resets. We have a ticket. Light reset. Mason, use this again. No. Use it again. Go ahead. There you go. Now, I'm going to try to rapid fire. Poor Mason is going to get a lot of tickets, I'm assuming. One more. There you go. That's all 10, right? So when a ticket is received with 4 illuminated lights, all employees within the facility will recover HP and SP. So oh, that's all the facility. So 3 is the department, 4 is the facility. If 4 lights have illuminated and another brightens to a glow, the train will cross through the facility and cause black damage to all employees who are caught in its path. After it has crossed, the booth's lights will reset. So you have to do work with this. This is another one of those that you have to babysit. So the tickets are not necessarily bad. That's fun, I guess. Let's finish this day quickly. I need to reset all this, and I can go back to a manageable facility, because this is fairly manageable. Now, before I do that, I need to make sure today is day 14, which means day 15. Day 11 was my memory repository day. So I think I can end this day and I'm not locked in, and then I can memory wipe back to day 11 again when we had Ppodae. I can't remember if 15 is going to be a memory repository or 16. I think 16. I'm almost positive because I think it's every 5 days. I just looked that up. It's day 16. So I should be able to end this day. I hope that it wasn't lied to. Please don't let this be the end. Because I would have to start all the way back over. Because I am not keeping that tree. I'm not keeping that train. There is no way. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. Yeah, why not? I'm not going to have that in a few minutes. As I go through this next set of days at approximately the speed of sound, I'm actually going to be I'm going to be gathering new abnormalities that I don't know about. So it would be nice to kind of get my feet under me, learn about each of these different abnormalities that I have the option to have, and then pick which ones I specifically want so I can tailor my facility from this moment forward toward my suppressions. But that's for future me to figure out. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember to take care and good